righty, the popcorn is hot, and Kurt the Film Guy is back. Going to tell us what we need to be watching on all of our streaming devices. What do you got this week?
Well, a lot of people, we know Amy Poehler from Saturday Night Live and Parks and Recs. Now she steps behind the camera as a director for one of the newest Netflix original films, Wine Country. Wine Country is about 6 friends who are celebrating a 50th birthday of one of the best friends in no place, of course, in Napa. Poehler not only directs but also plays the lead, though all 6 kind of get a fair share of time. I joked last week that this was Bridesmaids in Wine Country.
Yeah.
And though it is true, I will say that this film goes a lot deeper with the friendship. They get a lot more deeper in conversations as opposed to in, Maya likes to sing. And the Paul Feig wedding film was kind of a little more just about comedy. And this one is kind of gets deeper into the sentiment of friendship. You know, what's really cool is that some of these situations are actually autobiographical, and they're actually based on real 50th birthdays between these core group of friends.
This sounds like one of these things I should have been invited to, this little gathering.
Yeah.
I recognize a lot of these ladies. Who else in the cast here, the friends?
Well, you may recognize Amy Poehler, Maya Rudolph, Rachel Dratch, Anna Gasteyer, and Tina Fey also plays in this film. All SNL cast members from the early 2000s, late 90s. Also, you may recognize a couple of people, or you might see a couple people you don't recognize. Emily Spivey and Paula Pell. And these 2 women are actually women that were writers for SNL.
Really?
Oh.
And you know what's kind of interesting is that these women were actually the stand-up performances. And you might say that because if you watch a movie, you're like, okay, I already know what these other women are going to bring to the table because they're well-known, established actors. But these other 2 women, they're the ones that created some of these big-name characters that we recognized. You know, the Spartans. You know, the Debbie Downer. These are the actual women that created it. And Emily Spivey actually also co-wrote the film too, so she got to hand in what to say too. So I'm sure they just had these crazy events in their birthday parties, and they're just like, let's write it down and make a movie about it.
I can't wait to see this. I think this is going to be great.
Also, Tina Fey has a small part. You probably didn't see her too much at all, but she was public, all the publicly around with all the late night shows and stuff.
Yeah.
She actually was a little busy doing a Broadway musical of her film, Mean Girls. So she was a little busy. But she had a great part for what little she did, actually.
Yeah,
she was
gosh,
really
can't
enjoyable.
wait
That
to see
sounds good.
this.
Netflix, right?
Yes, on
Right.
Netflix.
So what else is streaming?
Well, 3 of my favorite films of the year so far are out today to buy. The first one is Greta, the one we talked about last week. Chloe Grace Moretz plays a young woman, kindly returns a purse just to find out the woman actually planted it there as bait. Followed is a beautiful orchestrated series of events as the woman stalks Moretz's character throughout the city. And how far will Greta go to just keep her friend? It's definitely a suspenseful film. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, and literally keeps you on the edge of your seat. Every person in my theater when I watched it were doing the oohs and the ahs and they jumped at the key moments. Everybody was in tune the whole time.
Can't wait to see that one.
Also, probably my favorite film of the year is The Upside. It's Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston, 2 people you probably wouldn't have guessed play opposite each other. Cranston is paralyzed from an accident from the neck down, and Kevin Hart plays a man who he just needs a signature. He's kind of trying to get, I forgot what he was trying to get exactly, but he's needing signatures to claim he did jobs. So he can get kind of a welfare check kind of a thing.
Right.
And so he just asked for a signature, and he's like, well, I'll give you the job. He's like, well, I don't want the job, I want the signature.
Signature, yeah.
And that, just because of how different he was from all the other applicants, they became great friends. This is actually based on a real friendship, and it's actually a remake of a French film, which is actually the 2nd highest grossing French film in the French box office. I know it sounds weird. Titanic is the all-time biggest movie in the box office. But the 2nd highest grossing French film is called Intouchables. And so this is what it's based on.
Okay.
Cool.
Didn't the other movie come out just a few years ago based on the same story, or was it a little older than
Probably
that?
a little different.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie, but still, I really want to see this one.
And also Apollo 11 is out. Definitely worth watching. It's actually a documentary of actual it's kind of footage of the actual events going up to and during the mission.
Yeah.
All audio, there's no narration to this documentary. All audio is actually from like communications between the mission crew.
Yeah, that's going to
And
be
it is
good.
really,
I have to
really
see
well
that.
done.
Yeah, all
Good
right.
suggestions always, Kurt the Film Guy. Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Yep.
All right, coming up, I'm Turton Back Time. Stick around.